I'm Pastor May, and I'd like to welcome you to Ask Pastor May. It is a show where I endeavor to answer any of your questions based on scripture. If you have any questions, I'd like to encourage you to send to askpmay@gmail.com. That's askpmay@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to try my best at answering your question based on the word. I have a question before me today, and it's a very interesting question. Here it goes. It says, I'm so embarrassed writing this, but my husband is not interested in having sex with me. I am always jumping on him, and I cannot seem to place what the issue could be. Any tip will be useful. Wow. It's okay to initiate sometimes, but when you are the one doing it all the time, it gets a bit uncomfortable. I totally understand, and I can imagine how uncomfortable it must be for her, and what a puzzling situation this must be. Whenever there's an issue in a marriage, you pray, then you communicate. I would attempt to communicate, let him know, find out if he will open up, if there really is something going on, and what it is. And when you communicate, be ready for to be objective, you know, with his response. Don't take things too personal. If there's some things that maybe he doesn't like, or maybe you know, he would like done better, even though on the man's side I would advise that a man should be more mature than to focus on the negative things about his wife. But if there's anything that's within your power that you can work on just to make things better, because men are very visual, women are very emotional, we want to talk, we look at the deeper things, you know. A woman, you know, can be turned on just by a word or conversation or nice gesture, but men are driven by sight. We should always be investing into our marriage. Anything that you leave will die, anything that you don't tend to will decay. The same thing with marriage. Marriage is a garden. It's like a garden. If we don't work at it, then things will begin to decay, they will begin to die. So if there's anything you can do in the physical, maybe you are the kind of woman, a stay-at-home mom, for instance, and it's understandable. All day you've been busy running around with kids, you know, cleaning up the house, your spouse comes in, you are sweaty, you've not changed from your PJs, you know. We're talking about a spouse that maybe has been out in the office all day, seen beautiful women all day, walked with them, and he comes home to a woman who wouldn't even bother to have a shower and clean herself up, you know. I mean, men are turned on or off by physical things, so maybe make the effort. Take a shower, you know, put on some makeup, do your hair, you know, don't wrap it all the time, do your hair, make your wife wear a nice dress, you know, start to prepare yourself and give him something physical to look at. You don't have to be a size 2 to do so. You know, you don't have to be a size 2 to be attractive. You can be maybe, you know, more endowed, gifted in that area, and still look your best. It's an investment. You say, oh, do I need to do all that? Do I need to, you know, go through all that? Oh, it's too much trouble. Look at it as an investment into your marriage. So try to think of things and ways that you can really capitalize on the fact that men are stirred up by physical things. So, you know, set things up in such a way that he has things to look at, things to captivate him, captivate his attention. Another thing is, you know, I'm wondering what led to this. For instance, if this is a situation where the woman has turned the man down so many times that he has come to a point where he's literally shut down, and then she wakes up and she expects him to wake up, you know, automatically. Well, it may not happen automatically like that. You may need to go through some time of prayer and counseling to get things back in shape, because it's a seed that maybe you've sown over time, and now it's reaping a harvest. And you know, the same way you didn't get this harvest in one day, I'm just assuming if that's the case, the same way you didn't get this harvest in one day, you will not change things in one day. So be ready, be patient, and just work at it with him, especially if it's a man that's ready to cooperate with you, that's God-fearing and wants to do things right. Now, if it's a situation where, I hope this is not the case, but if it's a situation where the reason why your husband is not asking for sex at home is because there's something going on out there, you know, he's having an affair, or you know, there's another woman out there, then that's a deeper issue, and I'd like to address that on another episode. But no matter what the case is, there's always a solution, and there's a solution in God. Remember that marriage is an institution that is established by God, initiated by God, and He has your best interest, the best interest of your marriage at heart. He wants it to work, and He has a wisdom for you to get it to work. And sex is an important part of marriage. Okay, I've seen women treat it like it's not that important. It's important for both parties, and it's important that it is healthy, it's working right, and if it's not, it's important that it is repaired as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next episode. God bless you.